The return of the return of HTX Z, man. My brother been rocking with me day fucking one. I remember pulling up to him in the studio. Shout out to you, Ray. He done pulled up to me in the 4-4, man. 4-4 babies. Big H-Town shit, but you back. Motherfuckers been wondering where the hell you been. Let everybody know who you is, where you from, and whatever you got coming.
Hey man, it's your boy HTX Z. I'm glad to be back in the city, my home. You know, see all my law familiar, my friends and family once again, man. You know, I just ducked off to go ahead and accomplish some goals on the sidelines. Didn't need to be on the playing field or nothing like that. But you know, shout out to me and my success. Praise God for it.
Yeah.
Not that for y'all, you know, I put a little sneak peek of a couple of tracks, but MVP is the name of the next project. I told y'all last time we had this interview I was gonna put in some more rap into it. And that's exactly what I did. You know, can't help it with the inspiration of Kanye West and Travis Scott and some things, you know, but
sir.
I love the Midwest.
Nah, for shit, shout out to the old Midwest, man. What the hell your ass been, bro?
Man,
did you take a break?
I ain't take a break. That's the crazy part. I ain't take a break from music at all. All I did was I was still doing the music, you know, but it's just all about trying to get gigs. I'm not gonna lie, I ended up started coaching on a high school level, and that took up a lot of my time. A lot of my time. So like I couldn't do shows. If I did a show, it had to be on the weekend. And like even when I did get booked for a show, I was just too tired. Like the coach that I had, no offense to him, but I was like, there's no way you got your guys out there working every single day and you still come up 2 and 8.
Yeah.
Not just 1 year, but 2 years in a row, 2 and 8. And we're out there Monday through Sunday working.
Man, Backstreet Chicago, how has life changed, man, since you was over there on Benjamin, man, in that studio with T-Ray, man, cooking up some shit? How has life changed for you? Life's
changed, dramatically.
Okay.
Got married, got divorced. It's all good, you know. All I can do is say, you know, at the end of the day, I got nothing but love for it. There's no hate, no hate towards it.
Yeah. What brought you back? Like,
what brought me back?
Like, man, you hit me cold. I need an interview. Like, what's going on, bro?
Oh, well, see, like I said, I'm dropping my project. So I'm dropping this project, MVP, on the last Thursday of May. Let's back out of that.
You ready to fight, man?
I want to hear it, and I know everybody gonna want to hear it too.
Okay.
I was like, I just want to see. All right, so what have you learned since the rap beef? What have you learned?
Or won?
In my personal opinion, in the public's eye, Kendrick won.
Right. But in Z's eyes,
in the industry eye,
in your eyes,
in my eyes, Kendrick still won.
Okay. Are you still out there with the homies KG or is that no longer?
Who?
KG.
Nah, I don't fuck with them no more. Nah. I don't fuck with them at all.
At all? No bad blood? You just moved on or?
Nah, it was some bad blood and it's still bad blood. I'm cool. I mean, hey, shout out to the dude who got his success off of my name. Cause all you doing is doing the diss track is just talking about me, low key on the cool. Like I'm gonna just use it as a business tactic, and if you don't catch it, that's on you.
But it seemed like when you was with them, it seemed like your career you was going a little bit up. Like and you just started dissing out of nowhere. Am I wrong? I could be wrong.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I mean, if it seemed like it was going up, hey, cool. But to be honest, behind closed doors, literally every song that you would hear on this album, these songs been done like for years.
But you don't feel like they put you in a different...
They didn't put me... Okay, so prime example. I want to be on the showcase, and there was a lot of big time artists, like even Mike Major.
Shout
was on there.
Okay, shout out Nico.
And no, ain't no shout out to her.
She want a lot of guys all over shit, man.
And so like I paid her extra, and I was like, hey, I want to be on this show. And I had talked to, if I'm correct, I think it was Paradise. I was talking to her, and we was trying to make sure I was booked and everything like that. And she's like, hey, we're here to receive your money. Literally like 2 days before the show. First one says, I don't think you got the songs to be able to be on that stage.
Okay.
And I was just like, I'm sorry, I don't have the songs to be on that stage. I write good ass hooks.
What kind of stage was it? Like, was it what kind of stage?
It was more of a showcase at the end of the day. It wasn't even like, you know, it's not like we was gonna see, you know, Bun B in the room or a little flip in the room, something like that. It wasn't like no big time artists, no A-listers. You know, it was just Houston folks coming in doing Houston shit.
Do you miss it? Like KASHGANG, like the going out doing the shows?
Nah. Because even when we was doing it, if I'm being honest, I mean, it was kind of like, at the end of the day, I work a professional job too. I was working a professional job too. So like, you know, I go there, I handle my business, you know, they want to sit there, chit chat, all that, which is all cool. You're supposed to socialize. But it was kind of like, we go to gigs and, all right, what time we perform? Because you know I gotta go to work.
Right. But you know the industry don't kind of work on a schedule.
It don't work on a schedule, which I'm cool with it. Like, I was willing to still go out on a limb and try to do certain things. Like, there was some nights I did stay till 1 o'clock in the morning. There was some nights I did stay till 3 o'clock.
Right.
And I still got my ass up to go to work. But I was like, that time schedule, nah. But no, in reality, because she didn't give me that showcase, and then, this is what I was literally telling Cardi, because Cardi ended up getting into the confrontation with me. You know, that's how we started barking back and forth. And I was trying to say, I was like, bro, there's people that talks in y'all group that's telling people what's really going on. And I was like, first and foremost, too many of y'all pillow talking, because apparently I ended up fucking some girl that Cardi ended up liking that is related to somebody else in the group.
It's always us with it, Lord.
And I was like, but at the end of the day, like, that was none of my business. But I was just like, hey, if I was you, I wouldn't be talking too much, man. Right. I know some shit that I really don't want to know about you. Right. And so what made shit worse was I dropped the Midas Touch song.
I remember that. Okay.
And I was keeping it cool. I was being a little playful. I was like, I said some things in there, but they wasn't the only people I dissed. I was dissing some other artists too.
Why did you just woke up and wanted to diss, or you just was fed up, Z, or like?
It was more like I was fed up, but like I'm still keep it, you know, business. We still just doing music. That is what it is. But I was like, but I was being honest. I told you, and I left it the way it was.
That's fair. Okay.
And then you come back, you drop a diss, Firecracker, I think is what it was, and I was like, okay, that's cool.
Okay.
I one up you. So I dropped
This your paper towel right there too.
Oh no, I got you. I dropped a track called Hajun. It's a Japanese word, but we're not about to get into details about it. But even if you broke the word up, I literally spelled it out exactly how it needed to be spelled out. It's just unique. It's not nobody else. In KASHGANG, I got a problem with it. It's just you. But since you put Cardi in there, you know, I said this one line, I said, that's not why your creator had made you. And apparently somebody else in the group overheard the song, trying to dissect it and everything like that. And it's like, he talking about your mama. I was like, why would I talk about his mama?
You don't even seem like that type of dude, but go ahead.
Yeah, but I was like, I'm not going to talk about this dude's mom when I literally said, I already have a reference God, the Bible, so like, why would I say that's not why your creator had made you? It had something to do with your mom. And you know, the person tried to argue with me, was like, well, his mom is God. And I was like, okay, yeah, don't fuck with me, dog. Like, this is the shit that just gets you cut off the time.
I think this broke you out of character, because, like I said, when I got wind of, bro, I'm like, nah, not my boy. They was like, yeah. What triggered you? Like, because for the most part, boy, bro, I said, boy, excuse me. For the most part, bro, you do a lot, bro, you got a real life outside this shit. Let's just be 100.
Yeah.
But it had to be something that triggered you, because I have never witnessed you in that moment. I was kind of surprised.
So, word got back to me is that I'm always the one that's paying for my monthly fee and everything like that with your money.
And we might have to edit that out. God damn, what's the downside of being a part of a group or being a part of a conglomerate?
The downside is you could lose yourself.
I like that.
You could lose yourself. Did I say I lost myself? No, I'm be straight honest. I didn't lose myself. And the good thing about it is that the reason why my album's called MVP, yes, it's to honor my grandparents, McKinley and Bubba Paul. You know, but when you put MVP out there, you do all the acronyms for it. V could be a whole bunch of things. You know, most versatile person, most vicious player, whatever you want to do it as. I just take it as most vilified player.
I feel it. So with all that, like, do you see yourself rekindling things with KASHGANG, or is it just like bygones?
Only person I would say I'm cool with, and like I told Lloyd, I was cool with him. I don't know nothing about him, and I was giving him props on the comment that we was having, and apparently that turned into a whole little spat. And I was just like, I think you just missed what I'm saying. Like, you hearing all this over here, you ain't never spoke to me, so now I'm talking to you. You thinking all these bad things about me, and I was like, nah, I'm really a nice, kind-hearted dude, so I ain't got no problem with him.
Do rappers do too much? Or do y'all, it's just a man thing? Testosterone, because it seems like,
I feel like
egos, or because there's a woman that was involved too. So what? Like,
I'm gonna say this: not everybody that's in your circle is out to see you win. Y'all can be mad all you want. I can't trust nobody that just watched their cousin get killed.
What you mean?
I let them figure that out.
Okay, shit, Backstreets for Coke, man. What's some advice that you give to these artists out here in these streets, man, that's coming up and want to do this music?
I'm gonna always say be unique, be yourself. You know, everybody don't move at your emotion. And the funny thing about it is that when you find your niche, when you find your emotion, when you find your motive as your artist, make that shit the story. Make that shit the art and foundation for yourself.
Michael Jackson overrated?
Hell no. Everybody's trying to beat Michael Jackson, and you still can't beat Michael Jackson. What artist can you sit there and say, other than Michael Jackson, has been on the top 100 charts? Hold on. Within 6 decades. 6 decades? None. This is the story I want to create, and this is what I'm running with. Kanye said, he said, if you're a fan of me, you also a fan of yourself. And it's like, you gotta believe in yourself to be a fan of yourself. Mm-hmm. And you gotta really look at it. It's like Mike believed in himself. He said he was gonna get that 50 mil.
Yeah.
He got it.
He got it, yeah.
Kanye said he was gonna make sure he got him and his mama out that house. He sure did. Yeah. So I was like, you know, for me, I gotta believe in myself. What I want my mama to have this nice Corvette. I want my dad to get this, you know, 18-acre field, you know, and build his own house and all these other.
Keep going back to them, but you was a part of that kind of movement where they had drill rappers, quote unquote, and shit like this. I just wonder what was your take on the man that you was around niggas that was rapping about.
No. I mean, if I had to say I had a favorite in the group, it was 9. I don't know about what it is. I just like the way 9 came in on his tracks and stuff. Yeah, I did a track with him and I was like, hey 9, I hear everything you're saying, but right now you're not making me believe. I probably had him go back and redo his verse on one of the songs that we made about 4 or 5 times.
That's crazy, man. Sound like 9, man. What would be your message to the young black men growing up, coming up?
Hey, you just, as a kid, enjoy every moment about it, man. Don't let nobody pressure you talking about you gotta have money right then and there. I was like, because at the end of the day, you gonna work yourself in the ground. And doing it at the young age of 14, 15, 13, trying to flex and working yourself in the ground, that shit gonna get tiresome. I was like, you know, one thing that a lot of people don't tell us is that you're not gonna get it all in one day. Rome wasn't built in one day. It kind of got me into that. One thing I can definitely say is you can't be a villain or you can't run the game and you just a puppet. There's a lot of people out here puppets. And, you know, that's why I said it's kind of crazy when you listen to the album and you finally figure out which artists didn't make it, just like how one of them didn't make it on the Age of Ultron. Yeah. Somebody was a puppeteer. Yeah,
that's right. What's the by far the biggest mistake you made in your career?
Oh, man. If I really had to be honest, not taking advantage of COVID-19.
Go into that a little bit, what you mean?
COVID-19. Everybody was at home. Nobody could really go outside and just do all kind of things they usually want to do. You know, guys go play basketball, guys go, you know, just run the track with their partners, go clubbing, all those things. You had a time to sit there with either your significant other or sit with your computer in front of your face, even if you had to work. You saw how many people became instantly famous, you know, just hosting their own DJ parties or just singing just for the hell of it, all these kind of things that's now popular to do. It's like, I wish I had got onto that bandwagon or that fandom right then and there. They're not regrets, they're just things that I wish I took advantage of.
Nah,
so,
sure.
And that's one thing, you know, you guys gotta make sure y'all understand there's no regrets in life. It's just you missed the opportunity to make yourself better. So if you see that opportunity, go ahead and niche on it now before it's too late. Because one thing you don't want to do is like, damn, I wish I did that then.
Nah, you don't want to live with no regrets.
Right.
Going forward, how do you plan on avoiding beef?
Avoiding beef? I don't be looking for it.
Okay.
But no, I don't beef with nobody like that unless I really just don't like you. Like, I tell people hate is a very strong word, and it's not a word I like to use. And I can literally sit here and say that I'll probably use the word hate to a specific individual, maybe three individuals or 4 individuals. At least it's on one hand, you know. Lord forbid, you know, I'm not in a woman's mind, but I know there's probably about 10, 15, 25 people they say they fucking hate every damn day.
Nah, for shit show.
I know my mom said, I hate this guy. Beefing wise, hey, if it's not worth the time for you to be stressed out and everything about, like, don't even get involved. Like, and that was one thing I could definitely say about me and Cardi's back and forth. I welcomed the competition. I was cool with it. Until you start getting disrespectful. And I was like, okay, cool, we can get disrespectful back and forth, right? And I was like, I thought it was said and done after I dropped iJune because it literally took him 8 months to respond back. At that point, you lost because it took you 8 months. And I'm pretty sure, you know, some people wondering like, why he didn't respond back? Oh, I got buried. You know, he been singing the same damn song for a whole year. I was like, in that mode, I was just like, you know, you could sit there and be happy and hyped up about it, but I was like, at the end of the day, like, did you really win? Like, you're not taking the victory lap. It took you too damn long to respond back.
Man, Backstreets with Coach shit, man. Who you want to send some love to, man? Some last minute shout outs?
I'm sending love to everybody. I don't care who they is or who they are. You know, it's just best to be blessed to be alive, especially in these times. I mean, if we looking at the political climate,
it's crazy out here, bro.
It's crazy, especially